Okay, real quick. There's an AI model getting a whole pile of videos made about it right now. Big thumbnails, big claims. One little problem. It hasn't come out. It doesn't exist yet. And here's the thing. The model that actually did ship is more interesting than the invented one. Biggest AI anybody's ever given away free. Also makes things up more than half the time it's unsure. Both true, and I'll show you how. Welcome back to the AI Guide. I'm David. Today, Kimi K3 from a Chinese company called Moonshot AI. 3 weeks after launch, I'm going to use Moonshot's own release notes, the testing lab artificial analysis, a benchmark write-up from Kili Technology, and developer Simon Willison, who actually ran it. If this is the kind of thing you want to keep up with, hit subscribe and give this a like. And there's a Patreon link down below if you want to support the channel directly. So, what actually shipped? July 16th, Moonshot released Kimi K3, 2.8 trillion parameters. And by the way, only 3 years ago, models were like 2 billion, now 2.8 trillion. Parameters are just the dials inside the model. The more dials, roughly more capacity. Previous biggest one anyone gave away openly was DeepSeek's V4 Pro at 1.6 trillion. So this is nearly double. And on July 27th, they released the weights. The whole model free. Download it, run it, host it yourself. Nobody's done that at this size. Now the numbers, and I want to be careful here because numbers get thrown around in these videos like confetti. Artificial analysis runs an independent intelligence index. Kimi K3 scores 57. Claude Opus 5 is at 61. Claude Fable 5, 60. GPT-5.6 Sol, 59. So K3 is right in the pack, just under the top. Close, but not ahead of anybody. Now on one coding test, terminal bench, K3 got 88.3 against Fable 5's 84.6. Fair warning though, those two numbers come off Moonshot's own scorecard, not an outside lab. Don't latch on to those too tightly. The one I trust more? A head-to-head arena where developers vote blind without knowing which model made what. K3 came in first there. Still, a free model you can download beating Fable 5 anywhere is real news. Here's what nobody's telling you though. It's not cheap anymore. K3 runs $3 per million words in, 15 per million out. Their last model was 95 cents and $4. Big jump, especially on output. Willison asked it for one drawing and it cost him $0.25. One drawing. So that story, Chinese AI is the cheap option? That's fading away. They're not necessarily competing on price now, but see my video a week ago for a lot more on the cost of Chinese AI versus US. Okay, now the part I promised you. Artificial analysis ran K3 through a knowledge test. 6,000 questions on 42 subjects. Accuracy went from 33% on the last Kimi model to 46%. Better, real improvement. But its hallucination rate went from 39% up to 51%. Read that again with me. When this model doesn't know something, more than half the time it makes up an answer and hands it to you like it's fact. Confident, no hedging, no, I'm not sure. And I had to sit with that one because it sure sounds like a failure. It isn't. It's the design working exactly as it was intended. There's a paper in Nature this year, which, by the way, is one of the most premier academic journals in the world. Kalai and his co-authors on how these models get graded. Almost every benchmark scores like a multiple choice test with no penalty for guessing. I don't know gets you 0. A wrong answer gets you 0. Same score. So if you're the model, guessing is always the smart play. It's incentivized that way. You might get lucky. Saying I'm not sure never gets you anything on these benchmarks. We built a test that rewards confident guessing, and then we act surprised when the machine guesses confidently. Doesn't really make sense. And look, I want to be straight with you, because this is where these videos usually go sideways. This is not a China problem. It's not a Kimi problem. Claude Fable 5 on that same test hallucinates at 54.9%. That's higher than K3. Everybody's building their models this way. Moonshot even says it themselves. Right there in their own announcement, down in the limitations section, they write that K3 has a noticeable gap in user experience compared to Fable 5 and GPT-5.6 Sol. The company that built it put that in writing. You just had to scroll down. So what does this mean for you? You're not going to run a 2.8 trillion parameter model in your kitchen. That's not the point. Because the weights are free, this model ends up inside stuff you use with no label on it. A customer service chat, a tool your employer buys, a cheap app. Anybody can host it. So here's the practical piece, and it works on every AI, not just this one. When a chatbot gives you a confident answer about a fact, a date, a dollar figure, a name, anything medical or legal, that confidence is not evidence. It's a style. Ask it where it got it from. If it can't hand you a source you can go look at yourself, treat it as a guess. That one habit is worth more than any benchmark score I just read you. And on the model that doesn't exist, Kimi K4, same rule. Before you believe a video about a big AI release, go to the company's own blog and see if the thing actually shipped. Takes 10 seconds. So, back where we started, there's a model everybody's talking about that isn't real, Kimi K4, and a real one that's genuinely impressive and genuinely unreliable at the same time. That's the honest version. I want to hear from you on this one. Have you caught an AI stating something totally wrong with complete confidence? I have. Fairly recently. Good thing I checked. What was it? Drop it in the comments. I read them. Sources are in the description along with everywhere else you can find me. Please like, subscribe, and share. Also, please support us on Patreon. We really need your financial support. Your small dollar contribution monthly of $1, $2, or $5 really helps the channel grow. I'm David. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care.